I'm out here with our breeder pigs, and my goodness, we have piglets galore. I just tripped on the electric fence and scared those. So those piglets there are Berkshire piglets, and they are roughly, they're about 3.5 weeks old. They'll be ready to wean soon. But we've got newborn piglets over here. Our Hampshire sow had 17 piglets. Now, 3 of them did not survive the birthing process. And she's only got, I think she can only nurse 12, although it looks like she's been able to nurse 13 of them. But if you look carefully, they're all piled up right there, staying warm. Let's see if they're all there now. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Can y'all hear me? Is the audio working? Is the audio working on this thing? Is the audio, can y'all hear me? Sounds good, okay. Somebody says, good, thank you so much. Now these piglets, you can tell they have the white belt across their shoulders. And I'll go back to their mother in a minute. But their mother is a Hampshire with a little bit of Duroc in her. And their dad is a Berkshire boar. And their mama is one of our best sows, probably the best one we've had. She forages real well. But these piglets are right at 3 days old, I believe. I came out here Thursday afternoon and they were here and they were not around Friday. Look at them go. It's amazing how quickly they can move at this age. I'm going to back off. Uh-oh. In a few days, we'll move all our breeder pigs into this paddock here. Look at that pretty sunset. We'll take a look at that better, but it's got some ryegrass and some brassicas. And for the first time, we've tried growing some hairy vetch. And you can see the strips of hairy vetch in there. Let's go back and take a look at the others, at the mamas. Uh-oh, I can't get the camera working right. So the older piglets, I try to avoid feeding the pigs on the ground, but these piglets are just to the point where they can start eating some feed. And so I'm letting them, I put the feed on the ground so that they'll go up and start eating. And of course, there's a little bit of feed wastage there. But in a couple days, I'll bring a bulk feeder and all the pigs will have access to feed all the time, especially while these sows are in milk. The sow right there on the far left there is the mama for those little babies. That's why she's pushing the babies away from her feed right there. Those aren't her babies that are trying to eat. Beautiful sun and pasture. Thank you. It's amazing here in Mississippi, we can grow crops year round uh, for the pigs and for the cows to graze, and it works really well as long as we have some moisture. The little pig right in there is sick. It's the same age, and he's eating. Hopefully we can get some help for him. But let's go back and check the babies. The little bitty babies, and see if we can see what they're doing. Basically this wooded lot is what these adult pigs have access to. And really we just keep them here while we've got the forage growing over there. But that grass and cover crop is growing really well. And we're about to, I hope to turn them out into it later this week. We'll see. It just amazes me how quickly the piglets can move. I'm going to stay a little bit farther away and zoom in so we don't scare them too bad. But it's amazing that in 3 or 4 weeks they'll be big, running around and eating on their own. Chloe 1234, that must be my daughter, says, "Where's Miss Piggle Wiggle?" She's not on the farm anyway. We've sold her. Counting the number of pigs is incredibly difficult, the number of piglets, because they all climb on top of each other. It's one of the biggest problems I have when we have piglets, because you don't want to get too close. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think there's a 13th head in there that I hadn't seen. Can y'all count how many pigs are in there? How many babies are right there? Well, I can't see them now. They're going around the edge. But look at that sunset. All right. Before we get off, let me just walk you into this pasture and show you what these pigs will be grazing on later this week. This time of the year in February, late February, early March, we can get a whole lot of production. It's 70 degrees, 65, 70 degrees today. And so these cool season crops are growing really well. And so here's some vetch. The grass that you see there is mostly ryegrass. There's a little bit of cereal rye. And then in some spots there's some brassicas like turnips and radishes. That's what you can see right here. In fact, you can see the little turnips. But we'll put the pigs in there. They don't eat the turnips much. They'll eat the greens. But we'll put the pigs in here in a few days. Nancy Terriman, did I pronounce that right? How do the animals stay on the farm? I'm guessing you keep your breeding stock. What about product? Yes, so our breeders, we're still in the middle of getting our good breeding stock, but our breeders, if they're produce well, if they're good mothers, sometimes we get some that are not good mothers, and they will move on to greener pastures, or we'll cull them. Uh, the babies will nurse on their mothers for 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the condition of the sow and several other factors. Then we put them in a weaning pen that's about a mile that direction in the woods, and then we keep all of our feeders back on that part of the farm, and they will usually be out there for anywhere from 5 to 8 months. In fact, we've got some that were born in August or September that will be going to the processor come, let's see, April, beginning of April. They're a month or two away from it. So, um, Tierman, yes, okay, that's right. Well, welcome to the live stream, Nancy. Thank you for your question. Chloe asked, my sister asked, how do you juggle your many jobs? That may have been her mother that asked that. I do not juggle my many jobs very well, but let me see if I can turn the camera around for a moment. You can see the little piglets behind me there, just above my head. Now, I'm far enough away now that they're not really scared. They're just walking around. But anyway, so here are our pigs. Lots of babies around here. We've got, let's see, 13 plus 10. We've got 23 over here and another 10 that we've already weaned on another part of the farm. Anyway, y'all, thanks for checking in to the live stream. Hope y'all have a great afternoon. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in North Mississippi on late Sunday in February. Take care. Have a great day.